much for attending this morning's press conference. I'm Anita Huberman. I'm President and CEO of the Surrey Board of Trade, and we're so pleased to convene a very philanthropic and generous group of people towards a crisis that we have been facing over the past 2 weeks, and that is the floods in British Columbia. The humanity that has been shown in our communities in Surrey, British Columbia, to help support the rest of our province is immense. And you're going to hear about some of those detailed contributions this morning, all led by Surrey Board of Trade member Terra Humane Society. They came to me and they said, Anita, we're doing this work. And the Surrey Board of Trade, we're Surrey City Building Business Organization, and I said, yes, we need to recognize the amazing work that you are doing. And Terra in Punjabi means your earth. They raise funds and promote initiatives to distribute where it is needed the most. So not only to BC flood relief efforts, but to so many efforts that you're going to be hearing about in the years to come. We're proud to have them as part of the Surrey Board of Trade's membership, and to speak a little bit more about the detailed work that has been going on right here in Surrey, British Columbia to support the rest of our province. Please help me welcome Parambir Lally of Kirpa Collective. Parambir, over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I just want to thank everyone for taking some time out of their busy schedule and meeting us here. My name is Parambir Lally. I'm the founder and president of Kirpa Collective. We are a non-for-profit organization of just normal people coming together from the community in times of need. We are pretty much the bridge that was able to mobilize immediately to bring the people that were willing to help and volunteer, and we're the bridge that have brought the people that need help together. So the story of Kirpa Collective actually started on November 16th, the first day of the floods. This is when I was actually at work, and when I got the news of the evacuees, I could not focus on work, and I just knew that I wanted to do something needed to be done. I just was not sure of what I could possibly do to help. So my first action was to find out where the shelters in Abbotsford were. So I found out that the TradeX Exhibition Center is being used for evacuees in Abbotsford. So I went, visited there, I met up with the volunteer team, just wanted to get basic idea of what the damage is, what the head count of evacuees is, and what kind of supplies they have there, and just to kind of see where I can pitch in some help. Not having a game plan in mind, really, I just kind of freestyled it. The first task was, and first thing that I noticed at the exhibition center there was that there was a lot of snacks. There weren't any fresh hot meals at that moment, so I spoke with the volunteers. I asked them if it would be okay if we coordinated some meals, and they were happy to hear that. The first thing I did was I went around to the Sikh temples in Abbotsford, just knowing that they always prepare meals every single day. They feed thousands of people on a daily basis. So I just thought that would be the first place that I would go visit. Spoke with the president of the committee there. They were very generous. They said, son, whatever you need, we will provide. So I knew that Indian food wasn't gonna cut it for every single day, because this is a long struggle. There were also some concerns about spices in the food. Not everyone would be able to enjoy it. So we went around to local businesses, restaurants, and I just simply asked, hey, there's victims that need help. Are you able to help? And I kid you not, no one said no. Everyone was very generous, open arms, and everyone was willing to help. At this point, it was myself going around town. I didn't have a game plan, like I said. What I did do was I posted stories on my Facebook and Instagram. And from there, a good few friends of mine noticed. They contacted me. They said, hey, Parm, the work that you're doing is amazing. This is not a one-man job. Let's create a team and see if we can jump on board and help you out. And very shortly, within the first 24 hours of that conversation, we created a WhatsApp group. On that WhatsApp group, within 24 hours, we were able to get over 50 to 60 volunteers. Now, keep in mind, this group of 50, 60 people were just family, friends, locally. If I didn't know someone directly, someone would know someone in that group that could vouch that the work that we've been doing. A lot of people that found out about our initiative, they offered supplies and donations. If people were working, they couldn't do hands-on volunteer work with sandbags and whatnot, they offered funds. So we created an e-transfer, just something very temporary at that moment. We didn't think that we would have needed to register a society at this point. We just thought we would help out. But as the exposure started getting around, we realized that this problem wasn't just in Abbotsford. We were getting so much exposure that we were starting to get calls from Hope, Chilliwack, Merritt, Kamloops, Lytton, Boston Bar. And when these calls came, I was a little overwhelmed at first. Like I said, this is just regular people from the community getting together.